Hachette Audio presents The Arrangement, a novel. Written by Sarah Dunn. Read by Ellen Archer. For Peter, the only arrangement I'll ever need. Really, to sin, you have to be serious about it. Henrik Ibsen, Peer Gynt. 1. You people with your evolved marriages, the ones with the 50-50 housework and shared earning power, the ones who tell each other everything, always, and don't believe in secrets, does that describe your marriage? Show of hands? I have a question for you. How's that working out for you in the bedroom? Constance Waverly, The Bee Gathering, Taos, New Mexico. After it was over, all of it, Lucy found herself making the point again and again that it had been a mutual decision. To her Aunt Nancy, who was disgusted by the entire business and decided to pretend it never happened. To her sister Anna, who was fascinated and demanded all the details. To the ladies of Beekman, the quiet few who envied her freedom and her daring, and the bigger, more vocal contingent who would have nothing more to do with her, who wanted her to stay away from their husbands. Lucy always said it had been a fully conscious and completely mutual decision. Nobody believed her, of course. These things are never mutual. One person always wants it more than the other. One of you is keeping a secret. Somebody has a plan. But Lucy always said this about the arrangement. It was a mutual decision. She and Owen both went into it with eyes wide open, and it had brought certain unfortunate things to light. It was a Saturday evening early that July. The leaves were bright green, and the fireflies were out in force. Lucy and her old friend Victoria were in Lucy's kitchen prepping food for the grill, while their husbands were out on the deck drinking wine. But it could have just as easily been the other way around. Beekman was a town where men cooked at dinner parties. The men of Beekman not only cooked, they made things like pickles and cheese and beer and sauerkraut. They ground their own spices to rub on their pork tenderloins and made their own mayonnaise just to see if it was worth it. It wasn't. Even inside Lucy's head, it sounded affected and awful. Worse in a lot of ways than the Brooklyn so many of them had lived in before. The Brooklyn they'd either been priced out of or willingly fled. The Brooklyn that Victoria and Tom still called home. Victoria...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?